ഹലോ, ഞാൻ റിജോസ് എന്ന യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനലിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത് ദ പേഴ്സൺ സേസ് ഇറ്റ് മാനുവൽ ലിസൺ 24 എന്ന ഈ ബുക്കിനെ കുറിച്ചുള്ള വീഡിയോസ്. നമ്മൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് തന്നെ പറയുന്നത് ഈ ബുക്കിലെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട കാര്യം സിലബസ്, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ വീഡിയോ റിലേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം ആഡ് ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷൻ ബോക്സിൽ കൊടുക്കും. അപ്പോൾ ദയവായിട്ട് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കണം. ഈ വീഡിയോയിൽ നമ്മൾ ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുന്നത് CCT പേപ്പർ 1 ജനറൽ സ്റ്റഡീസിൽ ചാപ്റ്റർ 2 മിഡീവൽ ഹിസ്റ്ററി ആൻഡ് കൾച്ചറിൽ മിഡീവൽ ഹിസ്റ്ററിയിൽ കഴിഞ്ഞ വീഡിയോയിൽ നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് അക്ബേഴ്സ് അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേറ്റീവ് സ്റ്റൈല്, ദ പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ തിയറി ഓഫ് അക്ബേഴ്സ് സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ഒക്കെയാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. അതിന്റെ ബാലൻസ് ഭാഗമാണ് ഈ വീഡിയോയിൽ നമ്മൾ പറയാൻ പോകുന്നത്. സോഷ്യൽ റിഫോംസ് ആണ് നമ്മൾ തുടങ്ങുന്നത്. പിന്നെ സൈഡിലെ ടോപ്പിക് ഉണ്ട് ഹൈ പോയിന്റ്സ് ഓഫ് അക്ബേഴ്സ് റീയൻ. നമുക്ക് ആദ്യം ഹൈ പോയിന്റ്സ് ഓഫ് അക്ബേഴ്സ് റീയൻ പറയുന്നതായിരിക്കും കംഫർട്ടബിൾ. അപ്പൊ നമുക്കത് നോക്കാം. അതിനുശേഷം സോഷ്യൽ റിഫോംസ് നോക്കാം. ഹൈ പോയിന്റ്സ് ഓഫ് അക്ബേഴ്സ് റീയൻ. ഹൈ പോയിന്റ്സ് ഓഫ് അക്ബേഴ്സ് റീയൻ. ഹുമയൂൺസ് ഹിയർ Akbar was born in exile and was only 30 years old when his father died. Thanks to his exceptionally capable guardian Bayram Khan, he survived to demonstrate his worth. Akbar's reign held a certain prominence in history. He was the ruler who actually fortified the foundations of the Mughal Empire. After a series of conquests, he managed to subdue most of India. Areas not under the empire were designated as tributaries. He also adopted a conciliatory policy towards the Rajputs, hence reducing any threat from them. Akbar was not only a great conqueror but a capable organizer and a great administrator as well. He set up a host of institutions that proved to be the foundation of an administrative system that operated even in British India. Akbar's rule also stands out due to his liberal policies towards non-Muslims, his religious innovations, the land revenue system, and his famous Mansabdari system. Mansabdari system, the last became the basis of Mughal military organization and civil administration. High points of Akbar's reign ആണ് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത്. ഇനി അടുത്തത് ദ പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ തിയറി ഓഫ് അക്ബേഴ്സ് സ്റ്റേറ്റ്. ദ പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ തിയറി ഓഫ് അക്ബേഴ്സ് സ്റ്റേറ്റ് എൻ്റെ ബിലോ ആയിട്ട് വരുന്ന ടോപ്പിക്കാണ് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത് സോഷ്യൽ റിഫോംസ്. ചില തുടർച്ചയാണ് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ് നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ. കഴിഞ്ഞ വീഡിയോ ഒക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ വാച്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടാവും വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. Social reforms. An astute ruler who genuinely appreciated the challenges of administering so vast an empire. Akbar introduced a policy of reconciliation and assimilation of Hindus, including Mariam al-Zamani, the Hindu Rajput mother of his son, and their Jahangir, who represented the majority of the population. He recruited and rewarded Hindu chiefs with the highest ranks. In government, encouraged intermarriages between Mughal and Rajput aristocracy. Allowed new temples to be built. Personally participated in celebrating Hindu festivals such as Deepavali or Diwali, the festival of lights, and abolished the jizya poll tax imposed on non-Muslims. Akbar came up with his own theory of rulership as a divine illumination, enshrined in his new religion, Din-i-Ilahi, divine faith, incorporating the principle of acceptance of all religions and sects. He encouraged remarriage, discouraged child marriage, outlived the practice of sati, and persuaded Delhi merchants to set up special market days for women who otherwise were secluded at home. By the end of Akbar's reign, the Mughal Empire extended throughout most of India. North of the Godavari River, the expansions from Gondwana in central India, which paid tribute to the Mughals, and Assam in the northeast. സോഷ്യൽ റിഫോംസ് ആണ് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത്. ഇനി സൈഡിലെ ടോപ്പിക് ഉണ്ട് മാൻസബ്ദാരി സിസ്റ്റം. Mansabdari system. Akbar organized the nobility and his army by means of the Mansabdari system. Akbar organized the nobility and his army by means of the Mansabdari system. Under the system, every officer was assigned a rank or mansab divided into sat and savar. Sat indicated the personal status of a person and the salary due to him, whereas savar meant the number of cavalrymen a person was required to maintain. ഇപ്പൊ മാൻസബ്ദാരി സിസ്റ്റം ആണ് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത്. നേരത്തെ ഫത്തേപൂർ സിക്രിയാണ്, അത് നോക്കാം. സോഷ്യൽ റിഫോംസ് പറഞ്ഞാൽ സ്പെല്ലിംഗ് മിസ്റ്റേക്കിനെ ദയവായി ക്ഷമിക്കുക. അപ്പൊ ഫത്തേപൂർ സിക്രി. Akbar's closest and most beloved religious advisor was an Islamic Sufi mystic, Sheikh Salim Chishti. Akbar's closest and most beloved religious advisor was an Islamic Sufi mystic, Sheikh Salim Chishti. After years of having no son and heir, the birth of Jahangir seemed to fulfill one of Salim Chishti's prophecies. In gratitude to his former religious advisor and to Allah, Akbar set about building what he theorized as the perfect city, one that would represent the power of his empire, the meaning of God's message to humanity, and would ensure perfect harmony. Above all, the city would represent Islam. He completed his new city, Fatehpur Sikri, in 1578. The city contains a mosque, a palace, a lavish and huge garden, a worship hall for Din-i-Ilahi, and finally a tomb for Sheikh Salim Chishti in the great mosque itself. The city served for a while as Akbar's capital and lavish court. It was, however, placed far from any source of water, and the perfect city and perfect symbol of Islam was abandoned forever shortly after Akbar's death. അപ്പൊ ഫത്തേപൂർ സിക്രിയാണ് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് മനസ്സിലായെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. ഇനി നമുക്ക് പറയുന്നത് ജഹാംഗീർ ആണ്. ജഹാംഗീർ 1605 1627. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് പിന്നെ പറയാം. നമുക്ക് ഇത് നോക്കാം, ഈ ബോക്സിലെ ടോപ്പിക്. നോട്ടബിൾ ഫാക്ട്സ് അബൌട്ട് ജലാലുദ്ദീൻ അക്ബർ II. ഫത്തേപൂർ സിക്രി, a place near Agra. It is said that Akbar did not have a son for a long time. Sheikh Salim Chishti of Fatehpur Sikri, a Sufi saint, blessed Akbar with a son. He was named Salim Jahangir in honor of Sheikh Salim Chishti. Akbar shifted his court from Agra to Fatehpur Sikri, the city he had created to commemorate Chishti. Din-i-Ilahi. As a revolt against the orthodoxy and bigotry of religious priests, Akbar proclaimed a new religion, Din-i-Ilahi, in 1581. The new religion was based on a synthesis of values taken from several religions like Hinduism, Islam, Jainism and Christianity. He did not recognize the prophet. Birbal was the only Hindu among the 18 persons who followed this new religion, Din-i-Ilahi, however, did not become popular. അപ്പോൾ Din-i-Ilahi നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് ആർക്കിടെക്ചർ, ആർട്ട് ആൻഡ് ലിറ്ററേച്ചർ. Akbar built Fatehpur Sikri, forts at Agra, Lahore and Allahabad, and Humayun's tomb at Delhi. He was a patron of the arts, and in his court, scholars and statesmen like Abdul Faisal Faisisi, Todar Mal, the witty administrator, Birbal, and great musicians like Tansen flourished. Tulsidas, the great Hindi poet who wrote Ramacharithamanas, also lived during Akbar's period. The Sikandra. When Akbar died, he was buried at Sikandra near Agra. Significance of Akbar's reign. Akbar is considered as the real founder of the Mughal Empire in India because Babur and Humayun could not consolidate the empire as Akbar successfully did. He was the first Muslim ruler who divorced religion from politics. His attitude towards Hindus was very conciliatory. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ നോട്ടബിൾ ഫാക്ട്സ് അബൌട്ട് ജലാലുദ്ദീൻ Akbar II ആണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. ഇനി നമുക്ക് ജഹാംഗീർ നോക്കാം. ജഹാംഗീർ 1605, 1627. Jahangir 1605, 1627. By the beginning of the 7th century, the Mughal Empire had acquired unparalleled military strength and economic prosperity. By the beginning of the 7th century, the Mughal Empire had acquired unparalleled military strength and economic prosperity. Jahangir was an educated and able administrator. He continued Akbar's policy and earned respect from all spheres of the society. Mughal rule under Jahangir was noted for political stability, brisk economic activity, beautiful paintings and monumental buildings. Soon after he came to throne in 1605, his son Khusro revolted against him with the help of Hussain Beg of Agra and Divan Abdul Rahim of Lahore. But the revolt was crushed by Jahangir's strong army at Lahore. In 1606. But the revolt was crushed by Jahangir's strong army at Lahore in 1606. Jahangir liked Hindu festivals but promoted mass conversion to Islam. He persecuted the followers of Jainism and even executed Guru Arjan Dev, the fifth Guru of the Sikhs, in 1606. This made the Sikhs hostile towards the throne. Jahangir married the Persian princess whom he renamed Noor Jahan, light of the world, who emerged as the most powerful individual in the court besides the emperor. As a result, Persian poets, artists, scholars and officers, including her own family members, lured by the Mughal court's brilliance and luxury, found asylum in India. The number of unproductive, time-serving officers mushroomed, as did corruption, while the excessive Persian representation upset the delicate balance of impartiality at the court. Jahangir's son Khurram was pivotal in most of the Jahangir's conquests. Jahangir's conquest in the south was stubbornly resisted by the independent kingdoms of Ahmadanagar and Esirgar. It was Khurram who conquered Mewar in 1614 and the Deccan states of Ahmadanagar and Asirgar for Jahangir. Jahangir conferred the title of Shah Jahan upon Khurram in appreciation for his bravery. Nur Jahan had 4 sons from Jahangir: Khusro, Pervez, Khurram, and Shahryar. Jahangir conferred the title of Shah Jahan upon Khurram in appreciation for his bravery. Jahangir conferred the title of Shah Jahan upon Khurram in the appreciation for his bravery. Nur Jahan had 4 sons from Jahangir: Khusro, Pervez, Khurram, and Shahryar, and 1 daughter, Ladli, from her earlier husband. Ladli was married to Shahryar. Nur Jahan's abortive schemes to secure the throne for Shahryar, her son and son-in-law, led Shah Jahan, Khurram to rebel in 1622. The revolt was quelled by Nur Jahan with the able support of Mahobat Khan. The revolt was curbed by Nur Jahan with the able support of Mahobat Khan. Shah Jahan was expelled, but Mahobat Khan backed Prince Pervez for the throne. When attempts were made to sideline Mahobat Khan from the active affairs of the empire, he revolted in 1626. He arrested Jahangir and Nur Jahan and released them on promises in favor of Prince Pervez. However, in 1627, Prince Pervez died of excessive alcoholism and Mahobat Khan joined Shah Jahan. However, in 1627, Prince Pervez died of excessive alcoholism and Mahobat Khan joined Shah Jahan. Jahangir died in 1627, and this was the moment Shah Jahan was waited for. He rushed to Delhi with his forces to claim the throne. In the same year, the Persians took over Kandahar in southern Afghanistan, and the event that struck a serious blow to Mughal prestige. The same year, the Persians took over Kandahar in southern Afghanistan, an event that struck a serious blow to Mughal prestige. ഇനി നമുക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത്, അപ്പം നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് ജഹാംഗീർ 1605 1627 ആണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. അപ്പൊ ഇനി നമുക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത് നോട്ടബിൾ ഫാക്ട്സ് അബൌട്ട് ജഹാംഗീർ ആണ് പറയാനുള്ളത്. ബോക്സിലുള്ളത് നോക്കാം. നോട്ടബിൾ ഫാക്ട്സ് അബൌട്ട് ജഹാംഗീർ. Salim, son of Akbar, came to the throne after Akbar's death in 1605. He is known for his strict administration of justice. Salim, son of Akbar, came to the throne after Akbar's death in 1605. He is known for his strict administration of justice. Nur Jahan, In May 1611, Jahangir married Meher and Nisa. Jahangir married Meher and Nisa, widow of Sher Afghan, a Persian nobleman of Bengal. Later on, she was given the title Noor Jahan. Noor Jahan took an active interest in matters of the state and also ruled the empire for a long time. When Jahangir was ill, Jahangir issued coins in both Noor Jahan's and his own name. The relations with the foreigners. In 1608, Captain William Hawkins. In 1608, Captain William Hawkins, a representative of the East India Company, came to Jahangir's court. In 1615, Sir Thomas Roe, an ambassador of King James of England. In 1608, Captain William Hawkins, a representative of the East India Company, came to Jahangir's court. In 1615, Sir Thomas Roe, an ambassador of King James of England, also came to his court, through initially Jahangir resisted. He later on granted permission to the English to establish a trading post at Surat. The revolts. His reign was marked by several revolts. Guru Arjan Dev was martyred during his period, thus alienating the Sikh community. The political successes. A political triumph during Jahangir's reign was the submission of Rana Amar Singh of Mewar, 1615. Jahangir captured the fort of Kangra, 1620. After a long siege, a part of Ahmednagar was also annexed. Malik Ambar ceded to the Mughals the territory of Balakhat to the Mughals. Malik Ambar ceded to the Mughals the territory of Balakhat to the Mughals. നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞ നോട്ടബിൾ ഫാക്ട്സ് അബൌട്ട് ജഹാംഗീർ നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് മനസ്സിലാന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. ഇനി ഷാജഹാനാണ് പറയാനുള്ളത്. ഷാജഹാൻ 1628 1658. അതിൻ്റെ ഒപ്പം തന്നെ ആർട്ട് ആൻഡ് കൾച്ചർ അണ്ടർ അക്ബർ എന്നൊരു ടോപ്പിക് ഉണ്ട്, നമുക്കത് നോക്കാം. അതിന് ശേഷം ഷാജഹാൻ 1628 1658 നോക്കാം. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. Art and culture under Akbar. The reign of Akbar was a period of renaissance of Persian literature. The Ain-i-Akbari gives the names of 59 great Persian poets of Akbar's court. History was the most important branch of Persian prose. Abdul Fazl's Akbaranama and Ain-i-Akbari. Abdul Fazl's Akbarnama and Ain-i-Akbari were complementary works. Akbar and his successors, Jahangir and Shah Jahan, greatly contributed to the development of Indian music. Tansen was the most accomplished musician of the age. Ain-i-Akbari gives the names of 36 first rate musicians of Akbar's court, where Hindu and Muslim style of music mingled freely. The Mughal architectural style began as a definitive movement under his rule. Akbar's most ambitious and magnificent architectural undertaking was the new capital city he built on the ridge at Sikri near Agra. The city was named as Fatehpur to commemorate Akbar's conquest of Gujarat in 1572. The most impressive creation of this new capital is the grand Jamia Masjid. The southern entrance to the Jamia Masjid is an impressive gateway known as Buland Darwaza. Like most other buildings at Fatehpur Sikri, the fabric of this impressive gateway is of red sandstone decorated by carvings and discreet inlaying of white marble. Of all the Mughals, Akbar's reign was the most peaceful and powerful. With his death in 1605, ended a glorious epoch in Indian history. Art and culture under Akbar ആണ് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത്. അടുത്തത് ഷാജഹാൻ 1628 1658. ഷാജഹാൻ 1628 1658. Shahjahan was Jahangir's son. He ascended the throne in 1628 after his father's death. He was best known for his Deccan and foreign policies. He faced two major revolts during the early part of his rule. First, the revolt by Khan Jahan Lodi 1608-1630 and revolt by Jujhar Singh of Budelkhand in 1630-1631. During 1630-1632, he faced famine and plague in a large part of Gujarat, Khandesh and Deccan, in which thousands of people died. Shahjahan, with the brilliant administrative skills, came not successive against this and adversities and went on to consolidate his empire. Abdul Hamid Lahori described in his accounts the strategies adopted by Shahjahan to control situations of famine and plague. Shahjahan loved his wife Mumtaz Mahal, daughter of Asaf Khan, brother of Noor Jahan, and was devastated by her death in 1631. The world famous Taj Mahal was built in Agra during Shahjahan's reign as a tomb for his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. It symbolizes both Mughal artistic achievement and excessive financial expenditure when resources were shrinking. In 1632, he passed stern instructions to Qasim Khan, the governor of Bengal, to suppress the Portugal preach. Shahjahan loved his wife Mumtaz Mahal, daughter of Asaf Khan, brother of Noor Jahan, and was devastated by her death in 1631. The world famous Taj Mahal was built in Agra during Shahjahan's reign as a tomb of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. It symbolizes both Mughal artistic achievement and excessive financial expenditure when resources were shrinking. In 1632, he passed stern instructions to Qasim Khan, the governor of Bengal, to suppress the Portugal preachers who were preaching Christianity in Hooghly and other parts of Bengal. More than 5,000 Christians were forced to accept Islam, and it is said that more than 4,000 of them were killed for not denying Islam. Between 1636 and 1646, Shah Jahan sent Mughal armies to conquer the Deccan and the northwest, burned the Khyber Pass in the Deccan. He defeated Adil Shah of Bijapur and Qutb Shah of Golconda and appointed his son Aurangzeb as governor in charge of Deccan affairs. In 1658, Aurangzeb expanded the empire by capturing Dawlatambad, Telangana, Candish, and Bidar. Shah Jahan was ably supported by his 4 sons, who were also governors of important divisions of the empire: Dara Shikong of Punjab and the northwest provinces, Shuja of Bengal and Orissa, Aurangzeb of Deccan and Murad of Gujarat. Between 1636 and 1646, Shah Jahan sent Mughal armies to conquer the Deccan and the northwest, burned the Khyber passes in the Deccan. He defeated Adil Shah of Bijapur and Qutb Shah of Golconda and appointed his son Aurangzeb as governor in charge of Deccan affairs. In 1658, Aurangzeb expanded the empire by capturing Dawlatambad, Telangana, Candish and Bidar. Shah Jahan was ably supported by his 4 sons, who were also governors of important divisions of the empire: Dara Shikong of Punjab and the northwest provinces, Shuja of Bengal and Orissa, Aurangzeb of Deccan and Murad of Gujarat. Shuja of Bengal and Orissa, Aurangzeb of Deccan and Murad of Gujarat. Even though they demonstrated Mughal military strength, these campaigns consumed the imperial treasury. As the state became a huge military mission, whose nobles and their contingents multiplied almost fourfold. So did its demands for more revenue from the peasantry. Political unification and maintenance of law and order over wide areas encouraged the emergence of large centers of commerce and craft such as Lahore, Delhi, Agra and Ahmedabad, linked by roads and waterways to distant cities and ports. Political unification and maintenance of law and order over wide areas encouraged the emergence of large centers of commerce and craft such as Lahore, Delhi, Agra and Ahmedabad, linked by roads and waterways to distant cities and ports. However, the economic position of peasants and artisans did not improve because the administration failed to produce any lasting change in the existing social structure. However, the economic position of peasants and artisans did not improve because the administration failed to produce any lasting change in the existing social structure. There was no incentive for the revenue officials, whose primary concerns were personal or familial gain, to generate resources independent of dominant Hindu zamindars and village leaders whose self-interest and local dominance prevented from them handing over the full amount of revenue to the impaired treasury. In their ever-increasing dependence on hand revenue, the Mughals unwittingly nurtured forces that eventually led to the breakup of their empire. However, the economic position of peasants and artisans did not improve because the administration failed to produce any lasting change in the existing social structure. There was no incentive for the revenue officials, whose primary concerns were personal or familial gain, to generate resources independent of dominant Hindu zamindars and village leaders, whose self-interest and local dominance prevented them from handing over the full amount of revenue to the imperial treasury. In their ever-increasing dependence on land revenue, the Mughals unwittingly nurtured forces that eventually led to the breakup of their empire. ഇനി ഇത് സൈഡിൽ തന്നെ ടോപ്പിക് ഉണ്ട്, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഈ ടോപ്പിക് ഉണ്ട്. തൽക്കാലം ഇപ്പോൾ ഇത് നോക്കാം. നോട്ടബിൾ ഫാക്ട്സ് അബൌട്ട് ഷാജഹാൻ നോക്കാം. നോട്ടബിൾ ഫാക്ട്സ് അബൌട്ട് ഷാജഹാൻ. Death of Mumtaz Mahal. 3 years after his accession, his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal died in 1631. To perpetuate her memory, he built the Taj Mahal at Agra in 1630 to 1653. The extent of empire. In addition to Jahangir's empire, the Nizam's Shahi's dynasty of Ahmadanagar was brought under Mughal control 1633 by Shah Jahan. The Deccan Sultanate of Bijapur and Golconda expected his suzerainty in 1636. He reconquered Kandahar, Afghanistan in 1638 and routed the Beyks at Balka in 1647. He also annexed the region of Kamarpura in Assam. അടുത്തത് significance of Shahjahan's reign. Shahjahan's reign is said to have marked the pinnacle of the Mughal dynasty and empire. Shahjahan's reign is said to have marked the pinnacle of the Mughal dynasty and empire. Shahjahan's reign is said to have marked the pinnacle of the Mughal dynasty and empire. He is known for the promotion of art, culture and architecture during his time. The Red Fort, Jama Masjid and Taj Mahal are some of the magnificent structures built during his reign. Shahjahan's reign is said to have marked the pinnacle of the Mughal dynasty and empire. He is known for the promotion of art, culture and architecture during his time. The Red Fort, Amma Masjid and Taj Mahal are some of the magnificent structures built during his reign. Imprisonment. Shahjahan's failing health set off the War of Succession among his 4 sons in 1657. His third son, Aurangzeb emerged the victor and crowned himself emperor in July 1658. Shah Jahan was imprisoned by his son Aurangzeb in the Agra fort, where he died in captivity in 1666. Shah Jahan's failing health set off the War of Succession among his 4 sons in 1657. His third son, Aurangzeb, emerged the victor and crowned himself emperor in July 1658. Shah Jahan was imprisoned by his son Aurangzeb in the fort Agra, where he died in captivity in 1666. ഇനി നമുക്ക് ഈ ടോപ്പിക്കിനെ പറയണം. മുജാദിദ് Al-Fuzani. During the reign of Akbar, Islam faced overwhelming threats. The infallibility decree in 1579 and Din-i-Ilahi in 1581 were considered to be grave threats to the religion by Orthodox Muslims. The Din-i-Ilahi, as propounded by Akbar, was a mixture of various religions. The new religion combined mysticism, philosophy, and nature worship. It recognized no goods or prophets, and the emperor was its chief exponent. To believe in revelation was considered as taculid, following authority blindly, or a low kind of morality fit only for the uneducated and the illiterate. Akbar's Din-i-Ilahi had literally made the Orthodox Muslims outcasts in the affairs of the state. Akbar was actually influenced by the Bhakti movement that had started during the Sultanate period. The philosophy propounded Hindu-Muslim unity. Many Sufis, including Qasim Mullah Muhammad of Janpur and Qasimur Yaqub of Bengal, condemned his religious innovations. However, the man who took it upon himself to revive Islam was Sheikh Ahmad of Sarhind, commonly known as Mujadid Al-Fuzani. Mujadid Al-Fuzani, or the reformer of the second millennium. Sheikh Ahmad was born in Sarhind on 26 June 1564. He joined the Naqush Bandiya Silsila as the discipline of Kajwa Baki Bilang. Discipline of Kavja Baki Bilhan. He gave the philosophy of Wahdat Yush Shuhad. Mujadid Al-Fuzani wrote Itiba al-Nubuwang. നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് മുജാദിദ് അൽ-ഫുസാനി ആണ് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത്, മനസ്സിലായെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. ഇനി നമുക്ക് പറഞ്ഞത് ഔറംഗസേബ് 1659-1707. ഔറംഗസേബ് 1659, 1707. Aurangzeb had three rival brothers who were well placed to stake their claim. So his accession to the throne was not smooth, but his growing popularity, especially after his conquest in the Deccan, helped him to put down brothers' claims. The wars of succession in the ever-growing Mughal. Aurangzeb had three rival brothers who were well placed to stake their claim, so his accession to the throne was not smooth, but his growing popularity, especially after his conquests in the Deccan, helped him to put down brothers' claims. The wars of succession in the ever-growing Mughal Empire were beginning to show their ill effects after imprisoning Shah Jahan. His son Aurangzeb was crowned at Delhi and assumed the title of Alamgir. He ruled for 50 years till his death in February 1707 in Ahmednagar. During his 50-year reign, the empire reached its utmost physical limit, but also witnessed the unmistakable symptoms of decline. The bureaucracy had bloated and grown excessively corrupt, and the huge and unwieldy army demonstrated outdated weaponry and tactics. Aurangzeb was not the ruler to restore the dynasty's declining fortunes or glory, inspiring but lacking in the charisma needed to attract outstanding lieutenants. He was driven to extend Mughal rule over most of South Asia and to re-establish Islamic orthodoxy by adopting a reactionary attitude toward Muslims who he had suspected of compromising their faith. Aurangzeb was involved in a series of protected wars against the Pathans in Afghanistan, the Sultans of Bijapur and Golconda in the Deccan, and the Marathas in Maharashtra. Pleasant uprising the revolts by local leaders became all too common, as did the convening of the nobles to preserve their own status at the expense of a steadily weakening empire. Aurangzeb's empire extended from Kashmir in the north to Jinji in the south, and from Hindu Kush in the west to Chittagong in the east. During the first 23 years of the rule, 1658-1681, Aurangzeb connected in North India during their period of the Marathas. Under Shivaji rose to power and were a force to reckon with. As a result, Aurangzeb left the north and for the next 25 years, 1682-1707, and made desperate bids to crush the Marathas. The execution of Sambhaji in 1689 saw the collapse of the Maratha Empire. Aurangzeb's empire now extended from Afghanistan to Bengal and from Kashmir to Karnataka, but in certain parts of South India, Mysore, Maharashtra, etc. He was not entirely successful in diverting his enemies. Aurangzeb never returned to the north and died in Ahmednagar in February 1707. He was not entirely successful in diverting his enemies. Aurangzeb never returned to the north and died in Ahmednagar in February 1707. The increasing association of his government with Islam further drove a wedge between the ruler and his Hindu subjects. Aurangzeb forbade the building of new temples, destroyed a number of them, and reimbursed the jizya. He was a Muslim fanatic and thus was an tolerant autocrat. Banned during his reign, a Puritan and a censor of morals, he banned music at court, abolished the ceremonies, and persecuted the Sikhs in Punjab. These measures alienated so many that were before he died. Challenges for power had already begun to escalate. Contenders for the Mughal throne fought each other, and the short-lived reigns of Aurangzeb's successors were strife-filled. The Mughal Empire experienced dramatic reverses as regional governors broke away and found independent kingdoms. The Mughals had to make peace with the Maratha rebels, and the Persian and Afghan armies invaded Delhi, carrying away many treasures, including the peacock throne in 1739. ഇനി നമുക്ക് പറയുന്നത് സിഖ് റിവോൾട്ട് ആണ്. സിഖ് റിവോൾട്ട്. In the 5th century, the Sikhs grew into a strong community. Aurangzeb captured Guru Tegh Bahadur, the 9th Guru of Sikhs, in 1675 and executed him when he refused to embrace Islam. The Sikhs represented the Mughals for their religious tolerance. Guru Gobind Singh, son of Guru Tegh Bahadur, organized his followers into a militant force called Khalsa to avenge the murder of his father, Guru Gobind Singh was, however, murdered in 1708 by an Afghan in the Deccan. Banda Bahadur, the militant successor of Guru Gobind Singh, continued the war against Mughals, but he too was put to death. Guru Gobind Singh was, however, murdered in 1708 by an Afghan in the Deccan. Banda Bahadur, the militant successor of Guru Gobind Singh, continued the war against. Sorry, നമ്മൾ ഒരാഴ്ച പറഞ്ഞെന്തോ തെറ്റ് പറ്റിയെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. സിഖ് റിവോൾട്ട്. In the 5th century, the Sikhs grew into a strong community. Aurangzeb captured Guru Tegh Bahadur, the 9th Guru of Sikhs in 1675 and executed him when he refused to embrace Islam. The Sikhs resented the Mughals for their religious intolerance. Guru Gobind Singh, son of Guru Tegh Bahadur, organized his followers into a militant force called Khalsa to avenge the murder of his father. Guru Gobind Singh was, however, murdered in 1708 by an Afghan in the Deccan. Banda Bahadur, the militant successor of Guru Gobind Singh, continued the war against the Mughals, but he too was put to death. Sikh revolt in the 5th century. The Sikhs grew into a strong community. Aurangzeb captured Guru Tegh Bahadur, the 9th Guru of Sikhs, in 1675 and executed him when he refused to embrace Islam. The Sikhs resented the Mughals for their religious intolerance. Guru Gobind Singh, son of Guru Tegh Bahadur, organized his followers into a militant force called Khalsa to avenge the murder of his father. Guru Gobind Singh was, however, murdered in 1708 by an Afghan in the Deccan. Banda Bahadur, the militant successor of Guru Gobind Singh, continued the war against the Mughals, but he too was put to death. Sikh revolt നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് മനസ്സിലായി വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. ഇനി ലാസ്റ്റ് വരുന്നത് വാർ വിത്ത് ശിവജി. Shivaji was the most powerful Maratha king and an arch enemy of Aurangzeb. When Aurangzeb could not eliminate him, he conspired with Jai Singh of Ambar, a Rajput, to eliminate Shivaji. In 1665, on an assurance given by Jai Singh, Shivaji visited Aurangzeb's court. Shivaji was imprisoned by Aurangzeb, but he managed to escape and in 1674 proclaimed himself an independent monarch. He died in 1680 and was succeeded by his son Sambhaji, who was executed by Aurangzeb. Sambhaji was succeeded by his brother Rajaram, and after his death in 1700, his widow Tarabai carried on the movement. Sambhaji was succeeded by his brother Rajaram, and after his death in 1700, his widow Tarabai carried on the movement. Later Mughals പറയാനുണ്ട് 1707, 1862. അതിൻ്റെ ഒപ്പം തന്നെ ഒരു ടോപ്പിക് കൂടി ഉണ്ട്, ഹൈ പോയിന്റ്സ് ഓഫ് ജഹാംഗീർസ് റീൻ. നമുക്കത് നോക്കാം. അതിനുശേഷം ലൈറ്റർ മുഗൾസ് നോക്കാം. High points of Jahangir's reign. Jahangir was renowned for administering impartial justice to his people, irrespective of their religious faith. Around this time, European traders had started coming to India. The English were able to find favor with Jahangir and cultivated him through works of art, of which Jahangir was a connoisseur. The first English ambassador to the Mughal court was Sir Thomas Roe. He was able to secure many trading facilities for his countrymen. The Mughal rule reached its climax during Jahangir's reign. In the history of Mughal architecture, Jahangir's reign marks the period of transition between its two grand phases, namely the phase of Akbar and that of his grandson Shah Jahan. The most important features of this period is the substitution of red sandstone with white marble. Jahangir had a deep love of color. The system of pietra dura, that is the inlaid mosaic work of precious stones of various shades, gained popularity towards the end of his reign. He was also fond of laying gardens. One of the most famous gardens laid by him was the Shalimar Bagh in Lahore. The Mughal style of art was greatly developed during his reign. The most important feature of the paintings of this era was the decline of the Persian and enhancement of the Indian cultural influence. Mughal paintings lost much of their glamour and refinement after Jahangir's death in 1627. High points of Jahangir's reign നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് മനസ്സിലായെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. ഇനി പറയുന്നത് later Mughals 1707 1862. Later Mughals 1707 1862. Mausam, the second son of Aurangzeb, ascended the throne, assumed the title of Bahadur Shah. Mausam, the second son of Aurangzeb, ascended the throne, assuming the title of Bahadur Shah. After the death of Aurangzeb in 1707, he ruled for 5 years. Till 1712, he was succeeded by his son Jahandar. In 1714, Jahandar was succeeded by Farrukhsiyar. He was helped by Abdullah Khan and Hussain Ali. The two Sayyid brothers of Barang, known in Indian history as kingmakers. Muhammad Shah succeeded Farrukhsiyar. He also claimed the throne with the help of Sayyid brothers. Muhammad Shah Alam first, 1790-1748, ruled for 20 years. The Mughals who came after him were Ahmad Shah 1748-1754, Alamgir II 1754-1759, Sham Alam II 1759-1806, Akbar II 1806-1837, and Bahadur Shah II 1837-1862. Last Mughal emperor who was made premier during 1857 revolt. He was deported to Rangoon, Burma, now Myanmar, in 1858. He died in 1862. Last Mughal emperor who was made premier during 1857 revolt. He was deported to Rangoon, Burma, now Myanmar, in 1858. He died in 1862. Later Mughals 1707-1862 ആണ് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത്. Inversion of Nadir Shah. In 1739, during the reign of Muhammad Shah, the Persian king Nadir Shah invaded India, defeated Muhammad Shah at the Battle of Karnal, and later mercilessly massacred the people of Delhi. Nadir Shah, however, reinstated Muhammad Shah and went back to Persia. Nadir Shah invasion broke the back of Mughal Empire. As a result, the Marathas became very powerful in the Deccan. Sadat Ali Khan, governor of Awadh and Alivardi Khan, governor of Bengal, and the Rohillas in the Ganges Valley also became independent. Governor of Bengal and the Rohillas in the Ganges Valley also became independent. The Emperor Muhammad Shah's successor Ahmad Shah 1748-1754 only consisted of the lands adjoining Delhi and some districts in Uttar Pradesh. Imulal Malk became Ahmad Shah's vizier after terrorizing him, and ultimately placed his son Muhammad Asim Udalua on the throne as Alamgir II. He was later on murdered and another Mughal prince was installed on the throne. The heir apparent Prince Shah Alam sought refuge with Nawab Wazir of Awadh. Shah Alam was recognized as emperor by Abdali, the successor of Nadir Shah. He lived under the protection of the English after his defeat at their hands at the Battle of Buxar in 1764. In 1771, in return to Delhi at the invitation of the Marathas, who placed him on the throne, Shah Alam too was succeeded by Akbar Shah to 1806 1837. Shah Alam too was succeeded by Akbar Shah to 1806-1837. The last Mughal ruler, famous as Bahadur Shah Saifar. The last Mughal ruler, famous as Bahadur Shah Saifar, ruled between 1837 and 1858 as a titular king under the British. The Mughal emperors ruled only in name until 1857-1858, as the real political power in the 8th century had shifted to new kingdoms. ഇനി പറയുന്നത് ഡിക്ലൈൻ ഓഫ് ദ മുഗൾ എംപയർ ആണ്. ഡിക്ലൈൻ ഓഫ് ദ മുഗൾ എംപയർ. After Aurangzeb, the Mughal Empire declined rapidly. Important causes for the decline were: 1. Aurangzeb's Rajput, Deccan and religious policies. Aurangzeb's Rajput, Deccan and religious policies. 2. Stagnation in agricultural production, trade and manufacture. 3. Rapidly rising demands of the ruling classes, leading to attempts to realize more from Jagirs, causing peasant and zemindari discontent. 4. Jagirdari crisis, in which nobles tried to corner the most profitable Jagirs, leading to corruption. 5. Factionalism among nobility after Aurangzeb's death. Development of powerful Irani, Turani, Deccani, Hindustani blocs in the court, who vied for power in order to destabilize the central administrative machinery. 6. Rise of independent kingdoms. 7. Rise of European power in India. 8 നാദിർ ഷാ ഇൻവേർഷൻ 1739. അപ്പോൾ ഡിക്ലൈൻ ഓഫ് ദ മുഗൾ എംപയർ ആണ് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത്. മനസ്സിലായെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. നമ്മുടെ മൈക്ക് ഒക്കെ ഓഫ് ആവുന്ന ഒരവസ്ഥയിലേക്ക് ആയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. എങ്ങനെ ഓഫ് ആവണമെങ്കിൽ ദയവേത് ക്ഷമിക്കണം. ഞാൻ അഡ്വാൻസ്ഡായിട്ട് പറയണം. കാരണം നമ്മൾ കുറച്ചൊരു ടോപ്പിക് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കാമെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ പെട്ടെന്ന് ഓഫായി പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് അറിയാൻ പറ്റില്ല നമ്മൾ എന്താ പറഞ്ഞത്, എവിടെ പറഞ്ഞതെന്നൊക്കെ. അപ്പം അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഒരു 2 മണിക്കൂറും സംതിങ് ഒക്കെ നമുക്ക് വീഡിയോ ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കുള്ളൂ. നമ്മൾ പരമാവധി ടോപ്പിക്സ് എടുക്കുക എന്നുള്ളൊരു താല്പര്യമുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഈ രീതിക്ക് അങ്ങ് പറഞ്ഞു പോകാമെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇനി നമുക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത് ഈ സൈഡിലുള്ള ടോപ്പിക്കാണ് മുഗൾ ആർക്കിടെക്ചർ ഡ്യൂറിങ് ഷാജഹാൻസ് റിയൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് നോക്കാം. നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞ ടോപ്പിക്സിലൊക്കെ മനസ്സിലായെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. മുഗൾ ആർക്കിടെക്ചർ ഡ്യൂറിങ് ഷാജഹാൻസ് റിയൻ. മുഗൾ ആർക്കിടെക്ചർ ഡ്യൂറിങ് ഷാജഹാൻസ് റിയൻ. The Mughal Empire was at its zenith during Shahjahan's rule. This was due to almost 100 years of unparalleled prosperity and peace. As a result, during this reign, the world witnessed the unique development of arts and culture of the Mughal Empire. During the reign of Shah Jahan, Mughal architecture reached its zenith. He chose marble as the chief medium for all his architectural undertakings. Elaborate ornamentation, Petra Dura, and creation of exclusive landscape settings. Petra Dura and creation of exclusive landscape settings are some important features of the buildings of this period. At Agra, Shah Jahan built marble edifices such as the Diwan I Kas, Shish Mahal, and Moti Masjid, which have been described as the most elegant buildings of their classes to be found anywhere. But all other architectural creations of Shah Jahan are nothing when compared to the exquisite conception of the mausoleum of his wife Anjuman Bano Begum, Mumtaz Mahal at Agra. The Taj Mahal is the crowning glory and culmination of Mughal architecture. Its construction commenced in 1631 and was completed around 1653. Gulbadan Begum's Humayun Nama, Jahangir autobiography, Tusk-i-Jahangiri, Abdul Hamid Lahori's Padshahnama, and Inayat Khan's Shahjahanamana are some of the examples of Mughal literature in the later period of Shah Jahan's reign. Gulbadan Begum's Humayun Nama, Jahangir's autobiography, Tusk-i-Jahangiri, Abdul Hamid Lahori's Padshahnama, and Inayat Khan's Shahjahanama, Inayat Khan's Shahjahanama are some of the examples of Mughal literature in the later period of Shah Jahan's reign. Gulbadan Begum's Humayun Nama, Jahangir's autobiography, തുസ്കൈ ജഹാംഗീരി, അബ്ദുൾ ഹാമിദ് ലാഹോരിസ്, പാഡ്ഷാംന ആൻഡ് ഇനിയാട്ട്ഗാൻസ് ഷാജഹാനാമ, are some of the examples of Mughal literature in the later period of Shahjahan's reign. നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞ മുഗൾ ആർക്കിടെക്ചർ ഡ്യൂറിങ് ഷാജഹാൻസ് റീൻ ആണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. സ്പെല്ലിംഗ് മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് ഉണ്ട്, ദയവേത് ക്ഷമിക്കുക. എന്തായാലും ഈ ലാസ്റ്റ് വരുന്നത് തുസ്കി ജഹാംഗീരി, അബ്ദുൾ ഹമീദ് ലാഹോരിസ്, പാഡ്ഷാംന ആൻഡ് ഇനിയാട്ട്ഗാൻസ് ഷാജഹാനാംന ഒക്കെ ഒന്ന് ദയവേതൊന്ന് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കാം. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അറിയാവുന്ന കാര്യം തന്നെ, സിമ്പിളാണ്, എന്നാലും നമ്മൾ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് പറഞ്ഞുള്ളൂ. അത്യാവശ്യം നല്ലൊരു വെറൈറ്റി ആയിട്ടുള്ള വേർഡ്സ് ആയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്, അതുകൊണ്ട് പറഞ്ഞുള്ളൂ. മുഗൾ ആർക്കിടെക്ചർ ഡ്യൂറിങ് ഷാജഹാൻസ് റീനും നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞു. നമ്മുടെ വീഡിയോയുടെ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കാണ്. മൈക്ക് ഓഫായിട്ടില്ല, അപ്പോൾ ഓഫ് ആവില്ല എന്നുള്ള പ്രതീക്ഷയിൽ അങ്ങ് മുന്നോട്ട് പോയാണ്. നമുക്ക് അടുത്ത വീഡിയോയിൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന ടോപ്പിക്സ് പറയണം. മുഗൾ അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേറ്റീവ് സെറ്റപ്പ്, പിന്നെ മാപ്പ് 2.4 സക്സസർ പ്രൊവിൻസസ് ഓഫ് ദ മുഗൾ എംപയർ ഡ്യൂറിങ് 1930s. Table 2.3 some major famines during the Mughal rule. Physical system, socio-economic system, spread of Mughal empire under Aurangzeb, losing of Mughal grip over India, Zamindari system. ഈ ടോപ്പിക്കുകളൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് അടുത്ത വീഡിയോയിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പം നമ്മുടെ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ സ്പെല്ലിംഗ് മിസ്റ്റേക്ക്, ക്ലാസ് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ പറ്റാത്ത അവസ്ഥ, എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇതിലുള്ള തെറ്റുകൾ, ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുകളൊക്കെ സംഭവിച്ചു പോയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ആത്മാർത്ഥമായിട്ട് ക്ഷമ ചോദിക്കുന്നു. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് സ്പെല്ലിംഗ് മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് പ്രത്യേകം എടുത്ത് പറയണം. നല്ല രീതിയിൽ തന്നെ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് തന്നെ പറയേണ്ട ഒരു വീഡിയോയിൽ, അപ്പോൾ ദയവേത് ക്ഷമിക്കണം. പിന്നെ ഈ ബുക്കിലെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട കാര്യം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ സിലബസ് ആണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ വീഡിയോ റിലേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം ആഡ് ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷൻ ബോക്സിൽ കൊടുക്കും. അപ്പോൾ ആഡ് ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷൻ ബോക്സ് ദയവേത് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കണം, ഒരിക്കലും മറക്കരുത്. പിന്നെ ഈ വീഡിയോ നമ്മൾ എഡിറ്റിംഗ്, സോങ്സ് ഒക്കെ മിക്സ് ചെയ്ത് എഫക്ട്സ് ഒക്കെ യൂസ് ചെയ്ത് എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം എനിക്ക് യൂട്യൂബിൽ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ കോൺസെൻട്രേഷൻ എന്തെങ്കിലും രീതിയിലുള്ള ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുകൾ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ദയവ് ചെയ്ത് എന്നോട് ക്ഷമിക്കണം. പിന്നെ ഈ വീഡിയോ നമ്മൾ രാത്രി എടുക്കണം എന്നുള്ള പ്രത്യേകത ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ CCTVക്ക് വേണ്ടി നല്ല രീതിയിൽ ഈ വീഡിയോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഹെൽപ്ഫുൾ ആയിരിക്കുന്നു ഞാൻ ആത്മാർത്ഥമായിട്ട് ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു, പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മൾ യൂട്യൂബിൽ ഒരുപാട് വീഡിയോസ് അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. സോങ്സ് ഒക്കെ മിക്സ് ചെയ്ത് എഫക്ട്സ് ഒക്കെ യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നമ്മൾ വീഡിയോസ് അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. എൻ്റർടൈൻമെൻറ്റ് വീഡിയോ എന്നുള്ള രീതിയിലാണ് നമ്മൾ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്തേക്കുന്നത്. നിങ്ങൾ ഹെഡ്ഫോണൊക്കെ വെച്ച് അത് വാച്ച് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നല്ല ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആയിരിക്കും. നിങ്ങൾ ആ വീഡിയോസൊക്കെ ദയവേതൊന്ന് വാച്ച് ചെയ്യണം. പിന്നെ നമ്മൾ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്ത വീഡിയോസും ദയവേത് വാച്ച് ചെയ്യാനുള്ളൊരു മനസ്സുണ്ടാവണം. നല്ലൊരു CCT എക്സാം എല്ലാവർക്കും ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. നല്ല വിജയകരമായിട്ടുള്ള CCT എക്സാമൊക്കെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ നടക്കട്ടെ. എല്ലാവർക്കും ഹാവ് എ ഫാന്റാസ്റ്റിക് ഡേ ആൻഡ് ഹാവ് എ ബ്രൈറ്റ് ഫ്യൂച്ചർ. നമുക്ക് അടുത്ത വീഡിയോയിൽ കാണാം. ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ് ആൻഡ് താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്.